change it. It's not me.
That was me.
I didn't know other
I
people
think
could
we all
change
know
it.
who this is.
Oh well.
No, other
Maybe.
people
Well,
can.
recording has started now.
It's much.
First and foremost, though, I will say, we don't necessarily not have Taurus Willowwood in on here. Though something I've noticed when, writing down notes in the spare time that I've not been, doing things. You know what, why don't I, I think I should be able to add this live stream onto the... No, it's not letting me do that. Okay. That sucks, but... Oh well. Okay. So, I don't know, Taurus is doing a thing right now, but he should be able to join in sometime midway through. Well, but I am going to try to make it a point from here on out. Try to avoid doing sessions that don't include Taurus, because he deserves. It will be difficult. I don't know. I just think it's like really unfortunate to leave out a party member, especially this periodically. Either way, though, let us begin. So, in the last episode, well, you guys went shopping, and that's pretty much what you did for the most part. And then you rescued a child.
Also rescued a child.
Yes, you rescued a child. You got an entire building collapsed upon you. It hurt most of you, but then Tylenol started floating into the air. Which preceded a heartfelt confession from good old Myrtle over here, in which Tylenol basically said, "Stop confessing your love. We're trying to rescue a child here." Oh boy, memes channel. Now what? What the frick is that? Is that a frog?
It's a levitating frog.
The Tylenol started floating in the air.
Oh right. Well, it was with the help of some birds. Because you casted a spell, which reminds me, I don't think I registered the fact that... Okay, no, you're missing a first level spell slot. Never mind. Alrighty. Anyways, though. So you guys just got back to town with Amber. Essentially, you know, here to claim your rewards. Actually, I think you already did. You already did claim the rewards, correct? Or did we stop?
I don't recall.
Or did we stop right after Myrtle just freaking murdered a guy?
I don't recall.
I support murder.
Well,
You
especially...
So you support Myrtle.
I mean, I think murder might be one of his aliases already.
Right. Yes. Excuse me. Oh. Alright. That reminds me, though. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that you have a channel divinity. I don't know if you've ever really needed to use it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I haven't really needed to use it.
Yeah. I feel like any time that Tylenol gets flirted with from Myrtle, she should just, like, turn into, I don't know, some sort of animal to just make him feel uncomfortable.
Yep.
Unless he's a furry. I don't know if he's a furry. I don't think I've established
Roll
whether or
to
not
see
he
if-
was a furry.
Let's roll to see if he's a furry.
Roll for furries! Alright, this is a D100 situation right here. I guess...
Is there like an entire furries chart?
I don't know. He keeps flirting with Tylenol, and I know that he's seen her do a wild shape. So,
Are you saying druids don't deserve love because they turn into animals?
It's not very Baldur's Gate 3 house.
well, I guess it depends, because like it's not a case of like do they deserve love as druids because they turn into animals, or do they get the kink on while they are wild shaping into an alligator or something? I don't know.
I believe that's in their
this is
bedroom and none
truly
of your business.
This is truly a wholesome moment.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I've seen you playing that game too, so I know you have it.
Who, me?
He started it. He didn't really play much of it. He played it at my house.
Yeah, I played it once, and that it basically involved 95% of the gameplay was me creating the character. I tried to create one of the
Yeah, you didn't get
characters
very
that
far.
one of the characters that I tried to create a character that that resembled one of the characters from my story, but I was very disappointed with the customization options on Baldur's Gate 3.
They aren't the best, that's for sure. I know there's mods for it though.
I love it.
I question how many of those mods are focused on the penis / vagina / pubic hair / just main groin area and chest.
Digital penis matters, man.
There's
Furries
definitely
with
a
the
number.
wrong furries.
There's definitely at least one mod of that nature. I'm going to say it. Not that I know from experience, but
Okay, so I rolled the dice, and the dice tell me that Myrtle is not a furry, but I can't say that he can't become a furry because he is very, very flirtatious with Tylenol. Okay. Man, I can't remember.
Everyone can become a furry if you believe in yourself.
Alrighty. I don't know. All I have to say is I don't judge. I'm not a furry. I will say I love the crap out of Team 4-Star. There is but there are a few members of them who are of the I guess internet proclaimed cringe type people. One of them's a furry, one of them's a VTuber, and the other is just this jacked out of his mind Vegeta voice actor. Who also voices Krillin.
So what we've established here is Tylenol does not choose the bear.
I don't know.
does not choose the bear.
I don't know.
No.
This might sound personal, Tylenol,
not
but we're
Ty-
gonna have to ask whether
Not Tylenol. What's his name? Merkel. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, I guess this matters more or less of like whether or not
Ursa does not choose the bear.
Tylenol turns into, I don't know, like turns into a frickin' crocodile every time that she gets in bed with someone, which I think it's fair to assume that she's probably only gotten in bed with someone once, but like she's 169, the chances are it's happened.
Wait. I got the perfect sound for this.
What?
So wait,
What?
are you guys even
What?
aware of the choose the bear meme?
I am definitely aware.
Okay.
I was
I
wondering
am
what did it.
I have played Baldur's Gate 3, so
That's not. I don't think that's
Unless-
what it's from.
Unless we're
a
talking
set-
about the same meme.
We're
Also,
talking about
I
the
like
TikTok
ducks.
trend where
oh,
where women are being asked whether they would rather see a bear
That
or
one,
a
that
man
one.
in the woods, and a lot of women are picking the bear. They would rather see a bear alone in the woods than see a man, and it's
Wow.
pissing off a lot of men.
Wow.
How dare they choose the bear?
Like, my dude, if I saw anyone in the woods, I'd be pretty freaked out.
Fair. I mean, that's fair.
Well, you walk through the woods
It was just
constantly, so what if you were to see a freaking man in a bear suit just walking through the woods?
I'm pretty sure that's just Bigfoot, my dude.
My name is Daryl.
I mean, Bigfoot was a man in a costume, so
What are we doing?
Not the session, that's for sure.
not drugs.
That went to a dark place really friggin' fast. Okie doke. Anyways, though, so thinking back on it, I seriously do not recall whether or not we stopped, whether you guys stopped back at the town, which I call Marieville. Sorry. Which-
Maria, where did you go?
Oh, that's Green Day. Okay, I knew that I recognized that from somewhere, but
That's
like,
actually pretty
yeah, I knew I recognized that from somewhere, but
good.
then
Like,
you
you
said
have
like,
the CD, I'm pretty sure.
I do have the CD. Wait, do you have my CD?
Not in my car.
Okay.
Just if I do.
I know that I've left my CDs in your car at least once.
Don't worry, I don't listen to your CDs if you leave them in my car.
You should. I listen to good music.
I lied. I burned new music into the CDs. Really listening to them so much.
Freaking put in a Green Day CD into my Xbox and listen to it, and I freaking hear Baby Shark, or freaking Rick Roll, or Rick Astley singing Baby Shark.
I've bookmarks.
Never gonna give you up. Do 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 do.
I've bookmarked Never Gonna Give You Up it as my favorite song. As a surprise for whoever's going through my computer after I'm dead.
Neat. So it's like a Dead Man's Switch, but like.
That sounds great. All right, let's see what he's into. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna be around and hurt you.
Oh, that was a little loud. I'm sorry. But I looked up "sexy crocodile" because I mean we're still on the weirdo subject, and there's so much weird stuff happening. Also, I typed in "sexy" and just immediately got some sussy.
There's plenty of weird stuff happening in here.
Yeah, Discord stuff has some weird stuff. Anyways, though. Okay, so I've been stalling this whole time because I've been waiting for Isaac. Does Isaac? Did you hear any doorsteps?
Can't hear shit back here.
Oh, Jared, are you in the same room as Ethan? Where are you at?
Yeah. I'm in the same room as you.
Oh. Why do you always
Was I...
do this stuff? Monsters. Anyways, though, okay, so you guys go back to town. Oh, I have a good way of figuring this stuff out. I think I actually have stuff like this in a note somewhere. I don't know. What other sexy crocodiles can we find? Okay. Did you claim the 850 copper pieces? Okay. See the thing was edited to show that like you've spent a good amount on you spent a decent amount. I don't know. Well, anyways, though, you guys gain 850 copper pieces from the mission and 48 experience points. Got real quiet.
That's cool.
Oh, is Ethan checking on?
Yeah,
Oops. I don't know. Anyways, Tylenol, you have 41 experience points before you reach 3rd level.
sorry to hear that.
What? Why are you sorry to hear that?
It ain't just
You're so mean.
mean. Oh, the heck am I mean?
You're just so mean. Alright. Fikaroos, you have... Well, I don't know where Ethan's at, so I'm just gonna calculate this while he's doing that. Fikaroos, you have 1,080 experience points, I believe. Oh, 1,080.5. Yeah.
Where the hell is my saved file? What the fuck?
And Taurus has 847.
Do you need toilet paper? Okay.
You need toilet paper?
Oh, you heard that. Welcome to 2020. It's not that time anymore, but like Bruno has 1,095 experience points. Taurus has 847. Tylenol has 859. And Vigaruz has 1,080.5.
I have an issue.
We all have issues, Dad.
My saved file is gone.
Oh.
Wait a minute. There it is. I found it.
Went and lit a fire under him.
What?
I went and lit a fire under Isaac.
Okay. Dare I ask how?
He should be
What-
here. Just
Okay.
Just start without him. He'll be here after he's done cooking.
Okay. Not sure what that means. That's very vague, but basically, while you're doing that, I recorded all you guys gaining 48 experience points. Nobody gained a level, of course,
So
but
we're getting the quest rewards.
yes. So you, Bruno, have 1,095 experience points,
All right.
and you also all gained
1,000. Said 1,095.
1,095.
All right. Well, if we're adding 40, then it should actually get me up to
You're gaining 48.
1,087.
You're gaining 1,000. You're gaining 48 experience points, and also 850 copper pieces. Well,
150 copper pieces.
correct.
Get my calculator out.
It's 5,300 and 380.
You said 850 copper.
Yes. Ah, yes. All is right with the world now. Alright, and then I will put in my notes Finn over the Monoa lost child. So you guys bring him over to Mayor Gertrude over there. And good old Mayor Gertrude gives you your rewards and your I don't know, steroid sphere thingies. I don't know. Either way though, as you, however, go into the all of you. Okay. Sorry, I'm stuttering for some reason. Okay, so when you go in to do this, at the same time, okay, so as you are gaining your rewards, a couple of familiar-looking ladies go in too, and are
With the hot lady.
Yes, the one lady who burnt Bruno's hand, and the other lady who's slightly taller, and I believe I described her as blonde, but I don't remember off the top of my head.
I don't.
Well, either way though, the two of them also enter into the dense pavilion, where the mayor is. Well, not the mayor, but the guy who's the guy who calls himself Mayor Gertrude, but he's not actually the mayor. It's confusing, I know, but sometimes people like to do that. Either way, though, she is also claiming some rewards and saying, I don't know if you're listening in or not, but the lady, one of the ladies shows one of the pamphlets. She's like really delicately holding on to the paper too, and she says, "Hello, I killed some goblins up north, and also, she pulls out a portable hole. You recognize this because at some point you also, oh, there he is.
See, I told you he'd be here.
You didn't miss much. Basically, us talking about furries and crocodile sex, I guess." I think I stunned him silent.
He doesn't talk much anyways.
Oh. I don't know.
I can't hear him.
Alright, sorry for being late.
That's
I
I
have
can hear him.
That's
happened in my life.
Oh.
So
It's alright. You didn't miss much. We were just talking about furries and crocodile sex, I guess.
okay, I didn't miss much then.
Yes. I specifically used some sort of stalling tactic because I was told that you would eventually be here mid thing. So that is exactly what I did. I did it in the weirdest way possible. And okay. So basically either way from that, you missed that I told you guys that you won 48 experience points and 850 copper pieces from the Monoa Child thing. Although you probably weren't here the last episode. Basically, all you guys did was go shopping and rescue a lost child from a dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
And also, Tylenol flew into the air with some birds, Disney princess style. It was weird and amazing, and Myrtle was turned on the entire time. Anyways, though, onto the present, though. After you guys claimed your spoils for the mission that you just did, two familiar-looking ladies moved forward through the pavilion and then showed good old Mayor Gertrude, who is not the mayor, by the way. He says that he's Mayor Gertrude, but he's not the mayor. But she says that, hey, I killed some goblins up north. And the guy says, got any proof? And then they pulled out a portable hole and revealed, well, definitely way over a couple dozen goblin heads. Very severed goblin heads. A few of them were actual, like, you know, like the same type of goblin that almost friggin' killed Vikar's. What the hell? What happened to
That's
Tar?
psychic.
Oh.
He DC'd.
Okay. That was weird. Oh, roll to see if the rogue is a furry.
Back.
Okay.
I see you now notice the new channel status.
Yes, I noticed the new channel status. Okay.
I don't know why it kicked me out.
Oh.
Yeah, I told you you'd be back.
Alright.
Oh, this tower.
Alright, so anyways though, so good old Mayor Gertrude, gave the two jacked out of their mind ladies, their spoils, which she said was 963 copper pieces, and also 84 experience points, which you five do not get. Oh. I accidentally spelled fun instead of fin.
I'm guessing that's the goblin killing quest.
Yes.
Shame, I would have loved to have done that. I guess that means the only thing left to do around here, as a means of money making, is to go explore that cave. First, I'd like to stop by the people who gave us the quest in the cave in the first place.
Okay.
See why they wanted that red powder so much, and if they'd be willing to acquire more.
Alright. So,
This is me talking
does
to
everybody
character, by the way.
does everybody agree with this assessment?
I concur. It's a good idea.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Fine.
What are
All
we
right.
agreeing with again?
We're agreeing with having sex with Tylenol.
What?
No. Don't agree with that. Take back
No.
what you said.
Okay, that was dumb. Yeah, that was.
This became a gangbang campaign.
Where are we going? Okay. Okay. Anyways, we're basically agreeing like Okay, so you guys are basically heading over to the guys who like saying, "Oh, what's that? You guys want to see if we'll sell more red powder?" I doubt that'll be necessary at the
Find more
moment.
red powder.
Yeah, I doubt that'll be necessary at the moment. We've already got workers, though they're already out and about, but they're doing their own thing. They've been out for about 2 days now, though, which is worrying a little bit. But we have them paid for their own thing. It was just more of a convenience quest than anything else, although a very invaluable convenience quest that we thought would be worth its trouble. Although I hear that there is a golden egg in that same cave.
Golden goose.
Oh,
Like
not
that
not a
type of
goose,
thing?
not a goose egg. Goose eggs are evil.
That begs the question: what kind of golden creature is inside this golden egg?
I don't know. Although it's probably
Is it
some
just
sort
like
of
a
bird.
solid gold egg?
It's either a bird or some sort of, well, prehistoric animal. I don't really know how to describe this thing to you. But
Or is it
we've
just a
seen
solid gold egg?
we've seen some dinosaurs showing up, and I think it came from a, I don't know how to tell you this either, but a floating continent.
You say a floating condom?
Yes, I said a floating condom. No, I said a floating continent.
Continent, condom, what's the difference?
I don't know. Anyways, though. So I assume that you guys want to head on down there.
Yes, our goal is to explore Lasso Cave
As-
more thoroughly.
So
We figure if you're open to it,
And
we're
let's
going
get
to.
torches this time. I don't want to have to hold hands with Tylenol again.
okay, so as
Hold hands, let's
Oh,
all.
Time.
okay, so as you say this, you kind of get interrupted by the two familiar ladies, and say, "Hey, hey, are you guys talking quests over here?"
No, we're not.
Really?
Oh. And the other the blonde lady, I think she was blonde, said, "Hey, we probably shouldn't butt into
Blonde
their
or
business." Blonde.
Okay.
Okay.
So she's obviously dumb.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Okay. Anyway.
Blonde. James Blonde.
Anyway. Okay. So
Anyways,
the blonde lady tells the slightly shorter lady, who also apparently burned Bruno's hand just by giving him a handshake. She says, "Hey, we should probably let them do their own thing. They're probably still a little pissed at you, specifically, the pale human." And she said, "That's not a human." And she said,
Pale.
"Oh, what are you talking about? Of course he's a human. Look at him. Look at him. That's a human."
talking about the elf? The elf is pale. I'm not pale. I've been out in the sun for far too long to be pale.
Well, I'm sorry.
Anyways.
I'm sorry. We're a few yards away here.
Anyways, I turn back to our previous employee. We're going back to the cave to explore it, and if you would like to compensate us for it, we'd be willing to pick up any red powder we find in the way for you.
Well, as I said, I'm afraid that it was more of a convenience quest than anything. The red powder is somewhat rare, but we do have ways to obtain it. Especially
Well,
with...
can you tell us where we could sell the red powder?
We could sell the red powder?
Like,
I
so we
see.
could harvest it for ourselves and sell it somewhere else.
Man, if you were saying this to anybody else, I'd say that you guys have some balls. But yeah,
I mean, we
They're-
do.
but yeah, I'm sure there are plenty of places, in some of the northern Monzoan areas. Although I have to warn you, not every Monzoan town, city, or area is as, let's just say, peaceful as this place. There's a bit of a war going on between this country and the one up north. Like way up north. Like Anatoa.
Well, thank you for your assistance. We'll be
Let's just go.
Yeah, anytime. So as you continue on your way back over to that river and that bank, you notice really quickly that that one of the ladies is following you. Specifically the not blonde one.
The hot ladies following us, saying under my breath. It's not enough for my compatriots to hear.
Oh, you think I'm hot?
Not loud enough for you to hear.
Oh, I have good ears,
that was
don't
me.
worry about it.
I think she's a queer. She's looking at Tylenol with a look.
What's a queer? Does it mean clear?
I swat Tars in the back of the head.
I dodge his swat.
Roll for dodge.
Roll for dodge.
Dodge! Okay. Anyways, though. Hey, so, can I join you guys?
Why?
Myrtle replies, "Hey, we already got an extra over here." And also, why would
I
you
chime in. Stop calling people extras just because you don't know them.
That is a My Hero Academia reference for those who don't know it. Not that there's anybody actually watching this. Hi, Thomas.
I can't find my dice. They're gone.
I know you brought them with you to the buffet, and also with you to like the baseball game and maybe your grandma's or whatever. Did you leave them over there?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Oh well. I'm sure the guy who's back everybody's breaking would love to roll the dice for you maybe sometimes. Anyways though,
Well, I
So-
look for him.
I don't know. Anyways,
Excuse me.
so the lady is asking like, so can I join you guys?
Why do you want to join us?
No.
Why do I want to join you? Good question. Because I want to.
Oh, she's one of those.
To be fair, that is the entire reason I was trifling her to begin with.
Really?
Alright, so we have two options here. We could say yes, and then, go along with the extra.
And then lose
have
your
to split the
kidneys.
money. Or, no, she gets really pissed off. She goes back to her mannish-looking friend,
Her
and
blonde friend. That's literally the only descriptor we've been given, Taurus.
maybe she's the mannish one.
You know what? We
Um,
can say that she's mannish, I guess.
Goes back to the stupid blonde, and
We don't know if the blonde is stupid either.
I'll be back.
Well,
That's how I see it.
Vikaru's just absolved himself from decision making. I guess to take a piss, maybe. Okay.
Well, I
So
don't
that sounds
think
like Taurus's
we need-
take on the situation.
I don't think we need any more traveling companions at the moment.
I have food.
I agree.
We also have food.
Have you ever eaten Wagyu steak?
No, but I've eaten boar. Or at least I will be
No, but I
tonight.
eat Rocky Mountain oysters.
Oh, come on. This is gonna go to waste. My taste buds don't really work as great as they should.
Oh, COVID patient. Yeah, definitely not coming with us.
What? Oh, why not? You know, I'm just gonna make myself. Oh, I probably wasn't supposed to say that. I don't know.
I tried to ignore her as best as possible and motion for everyone to continue on our way.
What? That... Oh.
Alright, I'm
She
back.
kind of stomps her foot a little bit, and then she looks at Vikaru's and asks her, "What about you? You're kind of hot. Hot people are nice, right?"
Icarus? Hot?
Are we talking about the
Ice?
same cruise? Like,
Hey,
I'm
I'm
probably
fucking adorable.
Dude, his muscles are like a foot in diameter. Can't say he's not hot.
Vikaru's
Who, me?
muscles are non-existent. He has a
No,
strength
I'm talking
score of
about
7. Taurus is the only person who has any real muscle. I mean, aside from maybe Tylenol, but like, Taurus is the one who focuses on more on strength and building and stuff like that. But like Vikaru's, dude, literally both you and Taurus are like literally twice the strength of Vikaru's. So no, he has no muscle mass. Like, it's almost non-existent.
beer belly,
Anyways,
though. Because when we met
No
him, he
beer
was
belly.
drunk. You were drunk when we met you.
Doesn't mean
he
I
has
have a beer belly. I have a very good, yeah, no, not a beer belly.
if anything, he seems like the standard weedy wizard.
I'm dad bod. How about that?
Wizard. I
Weedy
don't have a
wizard.
dad bod.
Weedy wizard is probably the most accurate.
Yeah, he's 6'2" and weighs 169 pounds, so he's, I think, mid-weight. Probably a little bit underweight.
Yeah, it is about midway.
But he also has a strength score of 7. So his, but yeah, we could still say he's hot. He has white hair and he's kind of pale skin.
Silver fox, you know, type of thing, like Steve Carell.
I'm hot like a vampire is hot.
Isn't Vicaroo's like 20 or something?
Vicaroo seems like the guy the chick would put in the friend zone, and then, you know, they end up falling in love later after she realizes that no one else loves her.
What the frick kind of
Except
movies
for
do you
Vicaroo.
watch?
Our
Anyways,
grandpa made us watch a lot of chick flicks, okay?
I don't believe you answered the
mean
question, Vicarus. You seem kind of hot.
flicks, normally.
I think you, hot people are nice, right?
I know, and I responded with nice? Question mark?
Oh.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
No, you guys
It's
continue.
daylight here, and we're probably gonna have a long rest.
What are you
to
talking
the
about?
cave
It's
anyways.
only, I think 4 something. It's
We're
5.
going.
It's only 6:0. It's only 6:09. She looks down at her
going.
wrist that doesn't have a watch.
It's at
We're
7:30.
going.
Okay.
We have a cave to get to. We've got stuff to do.
What are you talking about?
An extra
We're already walking. I can speed walk. I could probably help you speed walk faster as well. Please. She kind of just keeps
Wait, all
she
right.
keeps going like that.
I want to take Bruno off to the side, and then have a conversation with him, where she can't hear us, because I guess she has good ears.
Apparently, if
So you travel 6,000 miles. Conversation. Oh, sorry, 7,500. My bad.
all right,
Okay,
I
so-
guess he pulls me aside. I'm like, okay, what do you want to talk about?
Say we take her to the cave, and then that's where we lose her.
That's where you're
We don't-
going with that.
We don't kill her. We don't kill her. We just lose her.
I
Yes,
say,
yes.
just don't let her in the boat with us when we cross the river, because there is a river on the way.
That would work
She
too.
can, she can find us if we try to lose her in a cave, and also we're not guaranteed to lose her in a cave. I'd really not rather try and lose that chatterbox. It'd come back to bite us in the ass, I can guarantee it. So no, she just doesn't come on the boat with us.
Alright, we lose the Fraulein at the boat.
Oh, God, you can't say
We
that.
do. It's out of character. It's far from the most egregious thing he's said today.
Okay.
Yes.
Whatever
But I
you say.
said today,
The queer-ish lady with the man-ish friend, when, you know, the man-ish friend has only been described as tall and blonde.
well, didn't she break someone's hand?
No,
No, the one that's following us broke someone's hand. The tall blonde one
Yeah,
is the
that's
other
what I'm
one.
talking about.
Smart one. And no, the dumb one didn't break anyone's hand, she burned someone's hand.
Well, you see,
Not
I
much
live a
better.
little ways from the thumb. Potato, potato.
anyways.
Yeah, the blonde one is tall and blonde and presumably smarter than this one. This one is shorter and hot. Not like it's hot as in attractive, hot as in, like, literally hot.
If she was hot, just take her along, but she's not hot. Hot.
I'm worried she'd burn a hole in the boat.
Yeah, why don't we just dump her in the water, then she'll steam herself to death or something.
You hear her from
Just not
you
let
hear
her
her
in the
from
boat.
you hear her from like several feet from like several hundred feet away yelling, "Are you guys done talking now? Can I take my finger out of my ears?"
Alright. I start to head back to the camp. I'm motioning wildly. No, you are not coming with us, I say loudly. That is final.
Okay. And she and she starts walking away kind of slumped and kind of slumped down with her head drooping and with her head drooping like that. I don't know. Let me try to find that one Tigger meme.
Alright, now let's get
There it
going
is.
before she decides to follow us.
Oh.
We both did it like the same time. Why is Tigger fade from existence?
I don't know. You guys at least want to know my name?
Not really.
Particularly.
And
No hablo English.
then Myrtle looks at you guys and like, should I throw a rock at her? Say my name.
If you do, I won't save you if she decides to kill you.
Aw.
She seems a lot stronger than she lets off. So let's leave it at that.
What? Wait a minute. If she's stronger than she lets off, I don't know. Whatever.
We're not taking her with us because we're not stopping her from coming with us because she's weak. We're stopping her from coming with us because she's annoying. There's a difference.
Well, alrighty. I can get down with that. I've never really cared much for annoyances. I mean, I had plenty of those when I was in the Thieves Guild, especially since I dealt with goblins on a daily basis.
On like the linen cap, cedar chest, I think.
All right.
So you can see her chest?
Cedar chest, as in made of cedar wood.
I heard that all wrong.
He's talking to Dad.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, I assume we're going to get to the boat sometime tonight.
Yeah. Okay, so you eventually go back to the boat and... What the frick? Okay. We got another... Okay. Okay, so anyways, we go... Yeah, I see the... Is that bug juice?
That was
Gotta love bug juice.
Bickaroo's when we met him.
Yeah.
Drinking.
Okay. Okay, so you get back onto the boat. And this...
They check around behind us to make sure we're not being followed.
Yeah.
Is
You're
that
not...
a perception check or...
No, you look around, you look behind you, there's...
Throw a rock.
You don't... No, nobody's throwing a rock. We're far past this. But she doesn't seem to be following you at all. No.
Right.
Unless you want to actively do a perception check, but you don't necessarily need to. It's mostly just flat grounds. You're not in a valley or anything.
Alright. Well, let's get across the river into the cave.
Okay. So you go through all...
You can row. You're strong.
Okay, so you go throughout all of this, and eventually come across the same cave. And then you enter into the cave and find that same holes and tangents. I'm assuming that you guys are going on the right, since that's where you went. Since that's the direction you went on the in the first go through of this cave.
Well, we split up.
Yeah, you split.
Tylenol, Taurus, what's on the what was in your branch of the cave?
Well,
I don't remember.
Oh,
well, Taurus
I'm
doesn't.
sure it was a giant firebug.
Oh
wait, that was me.
Well, there was bats, from what Tylenol knows. Taurus doesn't know a clue because he was blind the entire time. Because he does not have dark vision. Which reminds me, you guys continue through this cave, and when you get to this, he's completely blinded. So unless you make another glue
forces forward before I had a chance to talk about it, but I take the emblem that was on my shield, and I link it onto the head of my halberd. I cast light on it, so it's glowing with a yellow-white light similar to the sun.
Wow. So you got a cool little flashlight. Neat.
pretty much.
Okay. Okay, so Taurus can now see. So hooray. I'm assuming Tylenol relays the bats essentially. I think it basically I think you guys didn't really run into a dead end. You just stopped after you accumulated some red powder.
Yeah.
Why are you showing us a bunch of babies?
Cause I can see.
Oh.
I don't have to hold anyone's hand.
Yay.
He's glad that he can see.
What do babies have to do with
Alright. Well, in which case, we'll go down the path that we were taking when we ran into that boar. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll find some more food.
Okay, so you go through the...
I believe that was the message.
Okay, so you go in through the cave. Whoops. Just updating the timeline here.
So should we long rest?
You could, but like when you come across the area, since it's been several hours, like a lot of hours, almost 5 hours since you killed the boar. The boar has not really decomposed at all, but it's definitely still edible. But it's been sitting on the ground for 5 hours now.
I seem to recall we took it with us as rations.
Oh, okay.
It was converted into rations we had in our inventory.
All right, fair. So basically, it's mostly a skeleton with some intestines and other non-edible material.
This seems like a good place to bunk down for a long rest.
Yes, in a place with a dead animal. A large dead animal. All right. How does everybody else feel about that?
We can use it. We can use its bone as fire fuel.
Sounds good. Anyways, though, how does everybody else feel about that?
Sure.
All right. You know.
Long resting? Alrighty then.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to.
Okay. So, you guys rest in the cave for, okay, so... How long are you going to be, sleeping? It was about... It was...
Oh.
It's the evening currently.
Hours.
Yeah, it has to be at least 8.
If we say 12 hours, then that should take us to about 6 tomorrow morning. Right?
12 hours will take you to 7 in the morning, because it was about an hour when you traveling from the village to here.
All right. So let's do that.
Okay.
I'll get a fire started. I'll be sharpening this halberd.
Okay. All right.
Just
So
idling.
the long rest. It's in a cave, but okay. So you guys are kind of awakened by some bats, which kind of disrupts your sleep, but it doesn't really harm you at all. But you
Extra hours, so.
yeah. So but you seem to properly fulfill your long rest. And 12 hours pass, and it is about 7:15 in the morning. Although you don't really have any timekeeping device, so you know it's around that time either way.
Seems as now is about a good time as any to continue on our way.
Yeah.
To go deeper into the cave. I, of course, have recast light at this point.
I would like
On-
to cast mage armor as well.
Okay.
The cavern is bathed in the glow of what appears to be like the rising sun, but it's just the light spell, of course.
Okay. So you do that, and you guys wake up, and with everything going on, okay. So I don't think anybody was missing any hit points. I know Dad was missing a hit die. Tylenol didn't have any hit dice, so now you have both of them now again. Taurus had only 4 hit points, so he heals all of that. And Bruno now has all 3 of his hit dice, of which he prior had 0. Also, Tylenol regains his wild shape use that he lost, and
I'm sorry.
hit dice.
Say his.
No, her. I'm sorry, her. My bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, though,
Hey,
so
that's not a thing.
Vikaruz, you're casting mage armor. Taurus still has the second wind and action surge that he always has, but he hasn't really used any of those. I don't think he probably could have used the second wind since he only had 4 hit points, but that's redundant now. Either way, though,
What?
okay,
Your second wind ability that you get as a fighter.
yeah, the second wind basically
No, I'm
healed
talking about
action surge.
what are we fighting?
Oh, you're not fighting
Not
anything.
fighting
You
anything.
just finished a long
Oh.
rest. You were missing a bunch of hit points, so you healed all that now.
We finished
Alright.
we finished
I
a long
believe the
rest,
winds
which
are
means that
back.
your abilities refresh.
Uh,
Like your second wind ability and your action surge. I think those refresh on both short and long rests, though. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Anyways, though, so when you wake up, you grab a brush and put on a little makeup, and you look around and you see there are 3 openings within the cave room that you're in. Obviously, there's one that you just came through, but there's also 2 other ones.
all right. So which path do we want to take? The left path or the right path?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Left.
I look over at the paths, and I give each one a sniff.
What
do
is
they
with
smell
you
like,
and sniffing
Dungeon
things?
Master? Shush. What did the passages smell like, Dungeon Master?
Okay.
Okay, the path on the left smells like cave. The path on the right smells like cave, but slightly more boar-ish.
Cavey.
Yeah, a bit more
Slightly
cavey.
more boar-ish.
A little bit more boar-ish.
All right, so which is the one that smells like boar?
The one on the right.
Right. Alright. We're going left then. I saw an old wizard do this
I told
once.
you.
Alrighty.
Told you where to go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo never gets your rub.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw an old wizard do this once.
Bruno finding a random person on the road. I still find that Bear in the Big Blue House meme funny. Just him going like.
It's you! Then you've got the... Tell me, did you just make yourself clean? Because you smell like... spit!
Or do you smell like this all the time?
Okay. I'm trying to look for my graph paper, but it's very difficult to do when I'm tied to my computer, but through all these strings. I feel like Ultron. Alright. Anyways, though. So you guys go through the left cave. Okay, I'm gonna draw a short little thing here. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. So you go through the hole on the left, and it goes on for a little bit. It starts to kind of narrow in to where it becomes a bit of a tight squeeze. So
We'll be right back. I have to use them.
all right. So okay, so it's a bit of a squeeze now. So you have to try to really get in there. The more
Suck
skinnier
gut.
will have a bit less trouble with this, but Taurus and Tylenol will and maybe Bruno will have a lot of issues with this. Myrtle and Vicarus probably will not have many problems with
Wait,
only
why
13.
won't I? Because I'm like,
Beefcake.
You are not.
You're a beefcake.
I'm not like an actual beefcake, but I'm just strong.
Yeah, beefcake.
I'm pretty sure we've
I'm only 13.
established based on your BMI that you have to be jacked out of your mind. Because if I remember correctly, yeah, you are 5'7", but you are 165 pounds. You are jacked.
Yeah, Bruno's 13 strength, which means he's like slightly above.
Although
average
you're also the guy
musculature.
probably holding the most equipment out of everybody.
Yeah, and I am wearing armor on top of it.
So the squeeze will probably be a bit troubling for you.
Kitties.
So
Press-on.
Vicarus and Myrtle can kind of just squeeze in relatively easily. But
I will
everybody,
have to
but
break
everybody
the rocks
else,
with my bare hands.
you could try.
Well, it is
Probably
like
fair.
it's slate.
Okay.
I identify the
Is it
wood as or not. I identify the.
Well, you'd have to roll for identification, and then the dungeon master would tell you what type of rock it is.
But I identify. You can't tell me how I identify.
That's
Actually,
true.
we can tell you how you identify rocks.
I'm the dungeon master.
The
I'm
dungeon master
Oh, you
controls what
wank.
kind of rock it is.
I'm basically here to make sure that you characters don't sexually assault one another. Although there's probably been a lot of times where
And failing.
Okay, yeah, you should probably stop sniffing her jeans. just saying.
I have returned. I heard everything.
He did not.
You said something about sniffing jeans.
Yeah, we said that
There
he
was a cave,
should
and
probably
Isaac's
stop doing
apparently 165 pounds.
Okay, so everybody's having everybody except for Vikaruz and Myrtle can squeeze through this
So the
opening.
two
But everybody else,
skinny weeds.
yeah, but everybody else are not skinny enough for this. Taurus is a beefcake. Tylenol is both somewhat of a beefcake, but also apparently has a really big heart.
Boobs.
And, and Bruno is also somewhat broad, but
Carrying all of our stuff.
but that's mostly that's the bigger problem.
Alright. Let's hope that it winds up a bit later on. I say as I'm squeezing past.
Okay. Roll dexterity. I think this is dexterity.
Alright.
Bruno as he squeezes past.
Alright, I rolled a 9, counting bonuses.
Okay, so you try to do it, but like I can't do it. No. Just no.
No dice. I say to myself, well, I guess I can't quite fit through. Let me try again to fit through.
Okay.
You
Okay.
want me to roll again for that, or?
No. You can continue trying, but like after about 3 minutes, Myrtle will probably just say, "Stop! This is painful. This is painful to watch. You're starting
Why don't we
to
just let
you're starting to
Myrtle do it?
harm you're starting to harm our equipment."
Yeah, good point. This will probably cause some damage. How about we have you carry it? For now.
Me?
Yes.
Wouldn't I just have the same problem? I mean, I'm skinnier than you, but not that much skinnier. The walk?
So why don't we
Well,
just send the other guy through?
Well, the other option is we leave it behind.
Well, we can't
I mean,
fit through, so we have to wait for you to come back.
Are you saying that we split up again?
No.
I'm saying, you guys dump your stuff, we take care of it, and then you guys go on and explore, and then we'll watch your backs.
Well, the problem is, I have the light. Everybody else should be fine, but not yet.
Why don't we cut Taurus's boobs off?
Pardon?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I know what I said.
Some boobs.
why?
He needs those pectorals to beat our enemies to a pulp. We can't just cut his boobs off.
Wait, did you say boots or boobs?
I said boobs.
Oh, I thought you said boots. And I'm like, why would you take my boots off?
Those boots are
So
made
he's
for
not
walking.
furry, but he is in defeat. Got it.
Crisis.
Honestly, how is it less surprising that the rogue is in defeat?
Please don't take my titties off.
You said it twice.
You
Alright.
accidentally set 2.
No boobs. Okay. So Myrtle says, I could probably go with that idea.
What,
Have you
cutting
tri-
my tits off?
No, I mean like staying here while
Okay,
Vikaruz
okay.
and I go on ahead.
Well, you gotta be specific about that stuff.
I mean, we could still cut your tits off.
Pardon?
That would be counterproductive.
We could cut Tylenol's tits off too. Make it equal. Equality?
I'm apparently the only one that has trouble fitting through here, so we don't need to worry about that.
Alright. Why don't we go with Taurus's idea then of trying to punch the rocks? I don't know. Aren't you? Do you know how to punch through bricks or something?
Well, I need to roll for rock identification.
You need to roll for rock
Well,
identification. They look like rocks to
Presumably,
me.
we just
Because if they're like shale or slate or something, they'll break
shale
pretty
or
easily.
slate. This cave is also very unstable.
Yeah, good point too.
Yeah, probably best to try and squeeze through them rather than break them. Now that I think about it,
Can't
we don't want to
squeeze
bring the
through.
cave down on us, especially if the rocks do turn out to be fragile enough to break.
Alright. So that means that
Wait,
one
don't
of
I still have those axes?
Those what?
Those like throwing axes?
I think you lost those along with most of your equipment.
Actually, I have an idea. Vikaruz, what spells do you have?
You still have your
What are you
longsword.
looking for?
Grease.
Grease? I do have grease, yeah.
Alright, let's see if we can grease this up and slip on through.
Oh ho ho, we're lubing it.
Oh,
Yes, we are. We are moving
damn
the
it,
cave.
damn it, son. I cast.
Hey, this isn't me
grease.
talking. This is in character Myrtle.
Yes, let's make this hole nice and slippery.
All right. Is that a spell or cantrip? I
Grease.
think it's a spell, right?
No, it's a spell. It's a level 2 spell.
Oh, that. Wow. I don't remember it
And
being.
I only have 2 options.
All right. Wait, grease is a first level spell.
Not according to what I found.
Yeah, actually look that up real quick.
I wish it was level 1, because I only have 2 spell slots for level 2 spells.
Yeah.
According to the site, it's a first level conjuration spell.
Yeah, that's what my notes say. I
mean,
was thinking like a second.
Then I put it in the
Grease
wrong
is-
spot.
Grease does not feel like a second level spell. Barely feels like a first level.
It's kind of a first level spell kind of spell.
I don't know.
Well, then I have it in the wrong spot.
Is it an
Well,
upcaster?
either way,
Fix
this is
that.
good.
Huh?
Is it an upcasting? No, you
do
can't
not
upcast it. It doesn't look like you can upcast it. Okay. Alright. Well, it's a good thing, too, because some of the materials required to cast this is a bit of pork rind. And, that's pretty convenient.
It's very convenient.
And
Cast this with last night's dinner.
yeah. It could also require butter. It says pork rind or butter. I don't think you guys have butter, but like, but you do have pork rind. Alrighty. So slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square centered at a point. It says cover the ground, but I think it's fair to say that you don't have to necessarily cover the ground. I think you could probably just
Also get it
spray.
on the walls, too.
Yeah, you could probably just use it as a lubricant.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Right. Let's try this now.
Crocodile sex. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, do it. Do it, Father. Vicarus.
I did say I cast grease.
Okay. So you cast grease,
Grease
and
is
it
your lover.
and it sprays all over the rock, and it smells like pig. It makes this whole cave smell extra piggy, porky.
Well, now this particular path smells like boar too.
All right.
I say majestically, of course, as I insert myself back into the left.
Oh jeez.
I don't know if I
Is
want
that
to
an-
look at this.
Is that an Akatsuki member? No, that doesn't have the red
I
clouds.
have no idea.
So do I fit inside the hole this time or what?
Which one of you is trying?
Me,
Okay.
Bruno.
Well, you,
'Cause I was the one that somehow managed to not do it before, so
well, you do it. You kind of trip a little bit, and you manage to slip in just at the right angle, to where you can slip right past. The rest don't really see because it's a bit of a tight fit, and it kind of curves to the left once you're in. And so they basically hear you trip and fall. And Myrtle asks, what the fuck? Fuck, are you alright, fuck?
I pick myself up the ground. I've got grease at my arms, but I'm otherwise alright. Yeah, I'm fine. Slipped is all. Not that that's unexpected.
Alright. Alright, so I guess I'll go next. And he goes in, actively trying to avoid touching the walls. I'll roll a
Sucks in
dexterity.
his gut. Sucks in his gut, looks over at Tylenol.
And he seems to do so successfully, almost. Although some of it kind of dripped onto his chest. He's like, oh. And he makes it through and accidentally bumps into Bruno. It's like, man, this is a tight fit. All right. Coast is
That's what
clear.
she said.
Coast is clear.
Cool.
Oh, jeez, now what? Oh. There's freaking Japanese text. What the frick? I don't think I can show this on YouTube. Make it fit.
Anyways, so does the tunnel get wider now that we're through the crack?
Alright, so Bruno
Looking
and
for the hole, not the crack.
so Bruno and
Sorry, what are we talking about?
Bruno and Myrtle are
narrow enough
in
that it could be considered a crack.
Bruno and Myrtle are in the narrow passage. So what
Does
about
it get
everybody
wider
else?
now that we're on the other side?
What?
Does it get wider now that we're on the other side?
Very slightly. It's only about as wide as it was when you entered in. But
All right.
excuse me. Oh jeez. Oh my goodness gracious. Why? Man, people are dumb. People can be really stupid.
What?
Okay. What? Okay, anyways, though. So, what is everybody else doing?
Just chilling.
Into the hole, I say, slightly irritated.
Okay. Which one's going in next? Oh, jeez.
One sec.
This is disgusting.
Ladies first.
Isaac says as he enters the cave. I mean, wrist. Sorry.
Crack.
I don't go in first.
You know what? I'm ready to hawk 2 of that thing.
Alright.
Perfect. Somebody's at least coming in the crack with us.
Make a dexterity check.
Like, stupid.
You probably have to roll a 1 to fail this. You're a skinny prawn going through a greased hole.
Gotta get my dice. Just 20-sided, right?
Why
Yeah,
is that
20-sided.
train hole bleeding?
7.
Alright, 7, and your dexterity's +0, so that's all it is. Alright, you managed to do it. You're skinny enough. Good job.
Hooray.
Alright, so Vikaru's kind of bumps into Myrtle, who reactively bumps into Bruno, and you kind of get shoved in, like, kind of domino style.
Alright.
Okay, who's next?
I'll go next.
Alright, make a dexterity check.
Alright. Let me get a 20 real quick. Better not be with. Okay, so
I'm really
D20.
curious of what
I get a
YouTube's
7.
gonna frickin' do to me. It's far enough into the video, I don't think they'll care.
Okay, I rolled a 7.
7, and
Put in your modifiers.
let's
No,
check.
not counted.
Okay, your
I think
dexterity
it's +2.
your dexterity is +1,
So,
8.
Oh, +1.
Okay, so
My turn.
you managed to do it just fine, kind of. Although it does kind of squeeze on your tits because you have tits. Anyways,
his heart. Her heart.
yes, her large heart. Her heart kind of gets stuck in there a little bit, but you managed to do it just fine. Alright. Next up is Taurus. You're the last one in. Also, Tylenol also kind
I
of
suppose he
bumps
doesn't
into
have
everybody.
he doesn't have dice, so someone has to roll for him. I'll roll.
Okay.
What's his dexterity modifier?
Okay. Taurus. It's +2.
Alright, that means he rolled a 14.
All right. His boobs also kind of get caught in a little bit, but he does it just fine as well. And he bumps into Tylenol, and Tylenol bumps into Vikaruz. Vikaruz bumps into into Myrtle, and Myrtle bumps into Bruno. You kind of just get all shoved.
Yes.
Call me swoosh right in. Swoosh, swoosh. What the heck? What the frick?
No, I was just watching the video. That's what I had to do.
Okay. All right. So you're all kind of in the same spot. It's very uncomfortable because although you're out of the really tight situation, you're still in a bit tight. Dad, shut the fuck up.
I didn't say anything.
You were thinking it. I know you were thinking.
We were all thinking it, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty sure everyone's thinking. I'm not the only pervert here, damn it.
Alright, anyways.
He's not wrong.
Damn gifts.
Yeah, Bruno's the one freaking sniffing Tylenol's pants. Which is disgusting, by the way.
I did also sniff the cave holes too, so...
What the heck? Okay, so I'm guessing you're going forward now, because you've kind of been stuck in here a little bit.
Obviously, yeah.
Okay. So, you continue onward, it kind of curves to the right, and then it curves again to the left as you start, like, moving forward. And then it widens out a little bit more into... stop it! This is disgusting! And then it widens out a little bit into a bit of another room. This time slightly bigger than the last.
All right. Anything in this room?
It doesn't look like it.
All right. Does the path continue on?
Yes, it does. Just one hole, though.
All right. Let's continue into the just one hole then.
All right. So you march onwards, and what do you find? Is but a cat. And the cat speaks.
All right.
The cat speaks. Hello there.
Tylenol, did you cast Speak with Animals on me?
What everybody can hear it.
Like, Tylenol, did you cast Speak with Animals on me while I wasn't looking?
Oh God, what the hell is that? That is nightmare fuel.
Oh, that cat.
Oh, I love you. I did. Love you too.
I love you.
I do.
I'm thinking maybe Wednesday.
Oh my goodness, my lungs. What? This is disgusting. Now that, I'm pretty sure, no matter how long we're in the video, I'm pretty sure you cannot show that on YouTube. That is grotesque. That is disgusting. Monday left me broken Tuesday. Oh.
Anyways, so Tylenol didn't quite answer the question of, did you cast Speak with Animals on me while I wasn't looking?
No, I have not.
So why is a cat talking to me? I
I
say,
don't know.
gesturing at the cat.
Likely because I'm no ordinary cat, you see. I am an elven cat.
I again
What the
look
fuck
over
is an
at,
elven cut?
I again look over at Tylenol. I don't even need to say the question.
I don't exactly know what this fuck means, or whatever that is, but I can tell you that elven cats are cats dwelled within magic. And sometimes they take on some strange mutations. Unfortunately, no, we are not soulless, so you will probably see me in the afterlife. I will say, however, there are quite a few elves around here. One of you is familiar.
I'm a fucking half elf and I've never heard of you.
That's very unfortunate. You should dwell in the more cultural understandings.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my name is Desmond. I am looking for my elven brethren. Not specifically a cat, but an actual humanoid elf.
Desmond, is that your last name or your first name?
Oop, my bad.
Specifically Desmond, and
Sorry.
what the frick?
So
I have-
this was like Tylenol. This was Tylenol earlier. You know,
You know you can delete messages, right?
yeah, it was Tylenol earlier though.
Is just make a gif.com and somebody's like, yep, I'm gonna do this then.
It fits perfectly with our D&D session. You know, I got mine threatened to be cut off. You know, and
Well, yours don't jiggle quite like that, so...
Better yet, I've got something. In response to that, I mean.
Yeah.
Yep. Got real silent all of a sudden. Alright.
So, you said you were looking for elves. Well, you found the elves. What are you going to do now that you found the elves?
Well, are any of you by any chance high elves?
I can get high.
I think Tylenol might be, I say, deliberately ignoring Igruz's statement. Oh, I would watch out for her. She is known to be unfriendly to cats. She,
I wasn't canon.
What?
unhinged your jaw.
That's Tylenol? Tylenol, how's it going, ma'am? It's me, it's
Were
Desmond.
you the same cat I had?
Yeah,
I tried to cure so many years ago.
I followed your scent into this cave, but then you kind of left, and I continued purling through this cave. Man, I don't know why exactly I am watching you. I don't exactly know why you left. Why did you five left? And who are these? Who are these for anyway? Were you thinking of abandoning me for these hoodlums?
No.
Oh, except for the white
Just
one,
wanted
he's
to
kind of
go on
hot.
an adventure.
Oh, thank you.
No, not you.
No, you're black.
I mean the actual.
Either the road
I was referring to the half elf man. At least what he said. Today we feast.
I don't.
This again.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to continue doing this campaign when my son in character is calling me hot. It's awkward.
I'm not calling you hot. I'm calling your character hot.
Doesn't make it feel better at all.
It is not the weirdest thing we have done. Literally, we were making Amber Alert jokes last episode.
I know we've made worse jokes.
Wait, so I'm not white?
No, you are white, but you're not
My
as white.
skin is
as,
like literally white.
yeah,
As
like
in, not like as a white person.
like-
I'm
not like
literally
peach.
white.
yeah. When we think of a white person, we're,
You're not as white as that pale basement dweller over there.
Yes.
so then good old Desmond hops onto Tylenol's shoulder and says, "So, what are we doing now?"
Well, I look around,
Good
looking
question.
for a
What
way
are we
further
doing?
into the cave. Are there any further ways into the cave?
Well, it's the path that you were already going through. When you encountered Desmond. And Desmond,
So-
but Desmond said,
Just keep.
"Oh yeah, watch out. Eventually into this cave, you may see let's just say something that I don't think I've ever even heard of before. Looked ancient. It was a monster, and it almost killed me. Also, what was this about Tylenol eating cats?"
Nothing, just an in-joke, I say. Licking my lips.
Reassured, now let's go.
Just the beginning. Yes, deeper into the cave. They say, of course, venturing deeper into the cave.
Okay. So you go in deeper through the cave, and eventually it tangents once again. And too deep. Oh, jeez. It once again tangents into a left tunnel and a right tunnel.
They start sniffing the tunnels. What do they smell like?
One of them smells like reptile. The other one smells, well, like cave. The one on the left smells like reptile.
Alright, let's go right, I say. This trick from Wizard is proven useful so far.
What the frick? Okay. So does everybody agree on that? Going on to the right?
Sure.
You keep sending so many Joe Biden gifts. It's like,
There is
It's sniffing. He's sniffing the passageways, you know?
does tend to sniff a lot.
And so do
You
you,
should
Bruno.
see
What the
how
frick?
many Biden sniffing GIFs are there. Or there are.
This does not look like a sniff. That looks like a kiss. I don't know.
It was fine, I'll get another one.
Okay, anyways, though, so does everybody agree that you're going onto the right cave, the right tunnel?
Yeah.
Okay. I need answers. Okay, we should probably stop.
just don't know what's going on.
Stop
I
what?
don't think it's good.
Stop sending. Stop sending those. Not GIFs in
Well,
general, just like the Biden memes. I don't want to get political.
Hold up,
He
I got
does.
one more. I gotta.
Does excessively sniff people.
Just in world crap. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Just in world politics. That is the rule.
Send one more.
Just say. Did you find a funny one?
Yes. Hold up, just a moment. I gotta like. I found a funny one. Don't worry.
Bruno, whenever the cave branches.
Here's some out of world politics.
All right, that's
So out of world
That's fine.
politics.
yeah.
Snowshine, do I have your permission to send one more out of world politic image?
That Palpatine one was with you. Okay.
What?
Just proceed, but like, we didn't get your answer. Does everybody agree to go on to the right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Everybody's
I
good.
said yes.
Okay.
Said-
Okay, so you continue onward. There's another tight fit, but like it's not as tight, so it shouldn't be a problem.
I got
What's
it.
with that freaking cat?
Yeah, never mind.
And then
Yeah, that's Bruno. That's Bruno whenever the cave branches.
and then the cave eventually goes on to become a really large room, larger than both of the previous rooms combined.
All right. What's in this room?
Okay, so oh, the heck. Oh, so that's not tight. Oh. Okay, so in this room there is a golden egg and a what looks like to be a white dragon.
White dragon.
And Desmond is saying like, "Yep, that's it. There it is. That thing."
Give me just a second. Yeah. I of course look at the dragon, and then I immediately cancel the light spell. Lean over to Frizzle, and I'm like, of course I'm whispering very quietly. Do you think you could sneak up on that thing and steal the egg without it noticing and killing us?
Good question. Doesn't look like an adult dragon to me. It's not quite big enough. I'll try. Oh man.
Perfect.
Desmond immediately says, "Oh yeah, that reminds me. I kind of got microchipped by these guys the other day. I think he was also an elf."
Is now really the time for this, Desmond?
It feels really relevant because it's really making my throat a little tight.
If you sneeze, I will personally strangle you.
Vigors then proceeds to sneeze.
Do elves have dark vision? Like half elves?
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody has half.
But
has
then he can see the
visions.
Then he can see the absolute death glare that I just shot over at him.
Although, did you warn Bruno that you were turning off the light? Not Bruno, but
You mean
Taurus.
Tylenol?
Taurus.
I'm assuming Taurus saw the dragon in enough time to realize why I'm turning off the light.
Yeah, I'll assume so too. So so
It's
he
a
eventually
cantrip
sneaked
anyways.
up.
I can recast it at will.
So he eventually sneaked up and picked up the egg. And then he picked up the egg and he looks at everybody and is like, he's just kind of like standing there. He's not sure, like, okay. And then he eventually tries
Motion
to...
for him to come over.
Yeah. Okay. So here's where I'm going to ask a question. Can I trust that I can, like, cut over cinematically to a part of the world where you're not at, and trust that you guys are like, do not
Metagame it.
yeah, don't metagame. Can I trust that you guys
Alright.
do not metagame?
Probably. I'm not sure.
I'm asking everybody this.
I don't know what that means.
It
Neither do
Yeah,
I.
me neither, but
it means only act
Metagame.
on it means
Metagame
only
means it means act on the knowledge that your characters have, not the knowledge that you as players have, because the characters aren't watching this special cutscene that he's about to do.
yeah. Yeah, act only on the knowledge and experience that the character himself has.
Mm.
That so
That was a voice crack and a half.
yeah. Okay. So because that's essentially what I'm about to do right now. Because let me just say offhand, because I was contemplating doing this for the longest time, but because, like, I've noticed in stories like Warriors that, like, all of the stories takes place from the perspective of one character, and I don't know about, like, everything past the first series, so I don't know if that changes or not. But I do know that it's very difficult.
Honestly,
What? But I do know that either way, it is very difficult for me to establish the world building that it is I want to establish, and certain story points, all from the perspective of the players, especially when you actively avoid, like,
especially
splitting-
when we, spend like several sessions in this one town just doing side quests.
Yeah. So that's basically all I'm saying. So anyways, though, as Myrtle takes a step, he steps into a puddle, which kind of cinematically transitions into a different area. And we move, and we see once again this lady, the short lady and the blonde lady, walking back and saying, hey Trisha, were those part of that thieves guild? Maybe. Are
Which
you
one was Trisha?
the blonde girl? Maybe,
Alright.
says Trisha. Do you think maybe that... Are you referring to the group that you just stalked? It's like... No, I was referring to the cat. Oh. Wait, a cat? What cat? And then we cut back over to you guys. And Myrtle is excited, saying, I finally got it! We need to fucking run!
let's fucking run!
Okay.
I say, of course, I'm like very quickly gesturing for everybody to get back into the cave.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Pussy inspect. What? What? That's a cat. Looks like a burrito to me. My goodness. This feels like Nicholas. Anyways, though, so... Okay, so you guys are now... are now back where... So you guys have, are running, right? Just in the opposite direction?
Yeah, we're quietly making a retreat, we should say.
Okay. Okay, so
Because
you...
running might wake it up, and that would be bad for us.
Right. So you go back to that, to the intersection that you just went through. So you're coming from the right. Do you want to go back to where you came from, or go through that left path?
I say we got what we came for. Let's just get out of here.
We'll go back the way we came.
Okay. So you once again encounter the tight path.
I'm assuming the grease is still on it from earlier.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so you guys, let's just skip the whole dexterity rule, and you guys make it through. Tylenol and Taurus both get their boobs kind of stuck in there, but you squeeze through. And I'm assuming you make it out of the cave. You're trying to make it out of the cave. Okay, so you make it out of the cave. And you take a deep breath. And what you see is a golden egg.
Yeah, it's very golden, an egg. I wonder if it's a dragon egg.
Myrtle then replies, well, I'd have to assume so. So what are we gonna do with that? We're gonna eat it?
Well, no, it's far too valuable to just eat. Besides, we've got the bowl.
Black market.
No, I've got a better idea. I look over at our resident spider breeder. Care to breed one more?
You gonna breed it?
That reminds me, Tylenol, I've been meaning to ask, where are you keeping the spiders? Oh yeah, probably in your
Presumably
pants.
in the
Oh.
pants with.
Oh yeah, you
Some
have.
things are better left unknown.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those pants. Sorry. All this is kind of weird. But anyways, we got an egg. We got, I guess, Tylenol's cat. I didn't know you had a cat, Tylenol. You never talked about a cat.
It's literally in my character backstory.
Well, I'm speaking in character as Myrtle.
As Miss Frizzle.
What's a character sheet? What are we talking about here? Oh my god! That was very unsettling. But probably also Tylenol. Okay.
Yep.
Anyways, I don't know what to say about that. But anyways, though, you make it out with an egg and with a cat. However, I don't know. Which one of you has the best wisdom?
Probably me.
I don't know. Vicaroos. You sense that something is amiss.
Oh no.
Some bullshit around here.
Speaking of bowls,
Oh no! Oh jeez! Oh god, why?
Why are you suddenly sending some of the most unhinged? I don't even see it yet, but I'm assuming it's unhinged.
This,
Yeah,
yeah, this is pretty unhinged.
Well, where the heck are you finding these items? Why do you suddenly have the goal to post them here?
they go along with the story. It like tells the story in chat.
Not really.
not yet. The only mention of a bull was the bullshit thing.
Okay, anyways.
Yeah,
So,
I was just scrolling around and I found it, you know.
so Vicaroo senses some bullshit.
Yeah, sure.
And Bruno probably knows that something's also kind of amiss, but he doesn't
I mean,
feel.
I've got a +3 to wisdom, so.
Although he doesn't feel a sense of dread, Vicaroos feels somewhat of a sense of dread.
I do agree something is amiss, my resident alcoholic friend.
Like a turd in the wind.
You know, speaking of that, I haven't had a drink in forever.
Well, it
A
might
drink
have to
of
wait.
what, good sir? Also, something kind of feels amiss. Am I the only one who's thinking that?
No,
Fucking
no,
hot.
I'm feeling it too.
You say thinking hot?
No. Guys, I think it's time that we run. It's them. It's that elf guy with his League of Thieves. I can't.
Guy?
I thought they were only in Alora. I didn't know they could follow me here.
Well, regardless, I imagine there's going to be a very angry dragon coming around soon, so it is probably best we skip town. I agree with you. We should continue running.
Well, alrighty.
Alrighty then.
Well, I'm going to drive my lady.
Everyone.
And Myrtle says,
Get the
"What?
boat, everyone.
Hey, that is not what that means." And also, don't drive a lady. That's wrong. Oh jeez.
Oh, or is it so right?
Alright, everybody, get in the boat. We're going to escape downriver.
Okay.
That's our best bet for
Driving
getting
to the river, Bob. Driving to the river, Bob.
Okay, so you start rowing down the river. And okay.
Once around the river bend.
And an arrow comes flying at Vicaroos.
Bullshit!
And I rolled a 20.
Oh shit!
Is it a saving roll?
No, this is not a saving throw. This is an attack roll.
One
Let's see.
second.
Is
It
it
rolled-
AC
and I rolled a
higher than
20.
Does a 20 hit you?
Does a 20 hit you, Vicaroos? I know you have that that very useful seeming mage armor.
Yeah, 1 second.
I'm going to be honest, it's not going to save him from a 20.
It's 13. So you take a critical hit, Vicaroos.
Am I not able to do something to avoid this?
No,
No, it's an attack
you
roll
would
against.
avoid this by having. You would avoid this if the AC was, if it rolled low enough that your AC could stop it. But he rolled very high, is the issue.
Okay.
Okay, so my armor class, my AC is an armor class, which is 10, and I can't remember what
It's
mage armor
mage
does,
armor.
but I don't think
It's
it
not
gives
gonna
me.
it's not gonna improve by more than 1 or 2, I think.
Okay, you take 13
Yeah.
piercing damage, Vikaruz.
And my first exclamation stands. Bullshit.
Yeah. We're under fire, I shout, of course, covering our wizards so that way we don't lose him. I'm pretty sure he's got more than 13 HP.
I do. I have
Yeah,
20, so I'm at 8 now.
All right. Are we rolling initiative or are we not in combat yet?
This arrow initiates combat with like a with a surprise attack, basically. So yes, everybody rolls initiative.
All right. Time for me to roll. I'll also roll for Taurus. All right. I rolled a 15.
I'll
Okay.
take that 15.
It's mine.
It's mine.
What's your initiative bonus, Taurus?
Let me check.
I don't know. I don't have a character sheet.
Oh yeah. Okay. It's
What's his
plus
initiative
2.
bonus?
It's plus 2.
All right. Adding that to what you rolled, your initiative is 6.
Oh.
Mine's. I rolled a. What was my initiative? Oh, 0. My initiative 0. So I rolled an 8.
Right?
Okay, so 8.
Still better than Taurus, though.
And your initiative bonus, I believe, is just plus 1. No, it's plus 0. Okay, so
Yeah.
all right. And the enemy's got an 11, a dirty 11 specifically.
So what is that at an actual?
Oh, I meant it's a dirty 11, which means I rolled something and with the modifiers it's an 11.
Oh. All right. What about you, Tylenol? What did you roll?
Wait a second.
Stop sending those random stuff.
Bro, that's my response to
I rolled a 6.
What's your
Have you ever
initiative
heard of-
bonus?
I don't know.
master.
All right. So, what is your initiative then?
What is she doing?
I don't know.
Oh, she's just thinking of
Just
me.
looked up Xavier. Exactly.
You wish.
That's how I feel when the master says stuff.
Aww. Aww. Okay, anyways, Tylenol, your initiative bonus is plus 1.
All right. So that means he's got 7. Still better than Taurus.
Okay.
And what about our rogue?
Oh, right. 13 plus. It's pretty high, actually. It's like Vikaruz apparently is. Hang on.
So what did he roll?
He rolled a 17.
All right. He's the only one to get a better initiative than me.
Okay. So that means Myrtle is first.
But the enemy gets a surprise round, so
The surprise.
basically just skips all our turns except for their
I'm pretty sure the surprise round was just, you know, him getting the attack in, them getting the attack in beforehand. So.
Well, I'm not going to complain.
So it's Myrtle's turn then.
Does he have a bow?
Does he have a bow? He should. I think he has a. He has some knives and a long sword, or not a long sword, but like a. No, just a long sword and a knife. He doesn't have any ranged attacks.
He can throw his knives, can he?
Yeah. Okay.
Knives are definitely throwable.
Are you gonna tell him that?
I hear you.
Yeah.
I think we're
We
talking
need to
about
return
Myrtle.
fire or we're dead men in the water. I shout out, of course, you know.
Wait, I have an idea.
Putting my hands over Vicarus's bleeding wound.
I have an idea.
Myrtle
We
immediately.
flip the boat.
So before anybody can
What?
anybody can really speak, Myrtle immediately jumps into the water and runs across and swims across the bank. And he begins to climb up, basically using his dash action to climb up the entire of it. And then he moves another 5 feet.
Well, so much for a speedy escape.
While he does this, he yells, Vikaru, stay put. The rest of us will handle this, I think. I don't know, I guess that's up to everybody else. But Vikaru, cauterize your wound. Okay.
I have an idea.
Next person's turn. So, I don't know, I guess Taurus is also talking.
It's what's your idea?
1 sec, I'm sending it.
Oh, jeez.
It's not necessarily the same thing, but we flip the boat and we go underneath it so we can still breathe. Then we use the boat as cover.
How are we going to shoot back, though?
We don't need to, we just need to escape.
We're just gonna abandon Myrtle.
And then, hear me out. We ditch the boat. We hold our breath, and then we let the boat go. Then they follow the boat, and then we skedaddle from the other way.
Sorry, I'm a bit lost. Who are we
We're
running?
not flipping the boat with this guy in critical condition. I of course motioned down at the wizard who is currently bleeding out on the boat.
All right.
Can we cauterize the wound?
Can I use Firebolt to cauterize my wound?
Oh, thank you.
Fine. It's
Would
fine.
that
I've
work?
got healing spells. It's my turn right now.
Yeah, it's... And also, I'm pretty
My
sure...
turn right now, and I've got
I'm pretty
healing
sure the
spells.
words that you just said take up a lot more time than 6 seconds, so...
Alright.
Heal them.
Anyways, yes, I'm going to heal him.
Then we can flip the boat.
We're not flipping the boat. I say, of course, casting Cure Wounds because that is much better than. Let's see. 85 Cure.
Is it at first or second level?
We'll do first level.
Okay.
I'm looking at the requisite spells. Okay, so it's D8. A spell casting ability modifier. Spell casting ability modifier is 3 plus 3. 2 plus spells level. Alright, so it's 1d8 plus 6. That's how much he's getting healed for. I rolled a 2, so he's getting healed for 8 HP.
Okay. So that's a good chunk of it still.
So I'm
Yeah,
at 16.
And that cost me a action.
Okay. So you can still move another 30 feet.
I can still move another 30 feet.
Yes. But
Is that enough to get me to the shore?
Well, you can only move about 15 feet onto the in the water, and then since there's not really a shore, there's just a big old wall, a rock wall that they have to move on. So you'd have to end your turn climbing up that wall.
Alright, well, let's do that then.
Okay.
I mutter some very uncleric-like words. And get into the water.
Okay.
We're not gonna be able to escape with these guys on our tail. Not even if we flip the boat, I say, just before I jump in the water, turning around to point accusingly at our fighter.
Okay.
And then I, of course, get in the water.
Okay. So,
And do that. And end up climbing the wall.
okay, so, and next person's turn then. They confront Myrtle and say, "Don't make us do this, Myrtle." And then one of them shoots an arrow at the rock wall that they think that you're climbing. Well, it doesn't really do anything.
Is it the one I'm climbing?
I mean, it's the same wall, but like, but they're
It's
like
nothing
on the,
but suppressing fire.
they're at the top. They're at the top of the wall. That you can't see them. They can't see you. So
So
they're
it's a
basically,
little more than an attempt at suppressing fire.
yeah. Okay, so anyways though, they're basically interacting with Miss Frizzle. Next up is Vikaruz's turn.
Better not be Miss Frizzle.
Alright.
No, it's just
All right. Some of the wound has been kind of cauterized, but like but you're still bleeding a little bit. And you're a bit on the, and you're feeling a bit fatigued.
Alright, I have a question. We're in the water, right?
Not in the water. You're on the boat. You were told to stay on the boat because
On
you're
the-
bleeding.
On the boat, in the water. Is there any
Yes.
land nearby?
Yeah, about
Is there any land nearby that's farther away from the people attacking us?
presumably on the other side of the shore.
Yeah,
'Cause it is a river.
the other side of the shore is about 15 feet away, so you would end your turn in the water. But
Unless,
even
of course, well, you could try to steer the boat over there.
Well,
yeah, but that would still
the
take an
reason
extra
I'm
turn.
asking... The reason I'm asking is because I have Misty Step.
Oh,
And I could strategically get myself farther away so I'm not attacked again when I'm wounded.
what does Misty Step do? It's a conjuration, briefly surrounded.
It's basically
by...
teleportation.
Oh. Okay, so yeah,
He can basically teleport. He teleports to an area that he can see.
So there's rock
within
walls on
certain range.
So there's rock walls on either side of you, but yeah, you can definitely teleport onto either shore. Although keep in mind, from Vikaruz's perspective, like they do have a high ground, but you can't see them and they can't see you. Although then again, that didn't stop them from shooting an arrow into your gut.
Okay. Then I would like to use Misty Step on a area that I can see that's farther away from the enemy, that is as high of ground as I can be.
Okay, so you do that, and you're on the other side of the rock wall. And immediately when you do that, you see you see them, and they all point their arrows at you. All right. You do have another 30 feet of movement. Do you want to move those 30 feet?
I would like.
Is
Is there any rocks or anything big enough to get behind to protect myself from the people with the?
Could you like lay down and hit the dirt?
I mean, you can do that,
Metaphorically
but no,
speaking.
there are no
Or
rocks
that.
nearby. It's
There's
mostly grass.
nothing of cover.
Is
Mostly
there?
grass.
Could he hide in tall grass?
No, it's just grass, just small strands of grass.
Alright.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go low.
Okay, so now you're prone.
And I don't have any more actions, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is Misty Step a bonus action? I don't know if it's an action or a bonus action. Let me check right now.
According to Baldur's Gate, it's a bonus action.
It is a
but
bonus action.
I don't know
Okay,
how
so yes, you do
different
have
it
it.
is.
So yes, it is a bonus action.
You can't actually yeet a firebolt over at them.
Yeah.
I can't.
You
Or
can.
can I?
Yeah, because Misty
can.
Step is a bonus action.
Okay. Then, I'm guessing Firebolt's the only thing. How far away are they? I'm guessing Firebolt's the only thing I can do.
I think you said that the river was roughly 30 feet wide total because we were in the middle of 15 feet on either side.
Okay, it's not 15 feet on either side. It's 10 feet towards the shore on the side of the enemies, but 15 feet on the other side. So it's a 25. So it's 25 feet.
Yeah. Firebolt's gonna reach across it.
Are all the
enemies are about
enemies together?
Yes. They're about 70 feet away.
70 feet away. How much range do I have grease with?
Let me look it up.
Oh, Firebolt is 120 feet.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that part.
He's looking at 60 feet.
And how far away am I?
However,
70 feet away from the enemies.
Damn it. Okay.
You can't get an extra 5 feet because it's a 10-foot square centered on a point within range, so... If they were at 65 feet, you could catch them on the outer edge of it.
Alright. Well, then I'm just going to use Firebolt.
Okay.
On the person who shot the arrow.
You didn't see them.
Specifically... Damn it. I want him dead!
And there's 3 of them.
I'll help with that.
There's 3 of them. One of them is has black hair. The other one's a dragonborn, and the last one, you don't see their hair, but they're kind of in a hood. They're kind of hooded, but they are very tall.
All right. Go with the black-haired one.
Okay. So, make a ranged spell attack, which adds your proficiency and your intelligence bonus. Okay. So +5.
Roll a 20.
Correct.
I rolled a 20.
Oh. So 25 then.
Correct.
Alrighty. Roll damage. That's definitely a hit.
Remind me which one I'm rolling for that one.
Oh, right. Firebolt is a D10 fire damage.
Oh, I didn't mean to add. I rolled a 10.
Alrighty. Okay, so... Alright, so dude is caught on fire and takes like 10 damage. But it doesn't seem to bother him all that much, though. Okay. Tylenol, your turn.
Alright. Catch me up on the situation again.
You're in a boat.
We're being attacked by... On a boat.
Yeah.
Being attacked by pirates, presumably.
No, you're being attacked
Or
by
just
people
angry.
with bows and arrows.
Okay.
That could be pirates, technically.
You looked at them. They don't seem to look like pirates.
You mind if I make a very convenient plot device?
What do you want to do?
Alright. I remember that while trying to find a cure for my cat, I fed him some rather superpowered potions. Including ones that changed his intelligence and made him able to speak, but also ones that made him into a lethal fighting machine. And I decide to unleash my cat on the bow and arrow guys.
Okay. So Desmond then says, that means I'd have to swim across the water.
It's like, no need, I'd throw you.
Alright. So then Desmond kind of runs along and attempts to attack the he attempts to attack the one of them, the black-haired one that just got caught on fire. But like he kind of just shoves off the cat like All right. Do you end your turn there?
Yeah, sure, I guess so.
Okay, Taurus, your turn.
All right. I guess I'm gonna try to go for cover, like where Bruno is.
All right. Okay, so you're going to where Bruno is.
Is he in a safe location?
Yeah, he's behind the wall, and you can't see. Neither he can see the thieves, nor the thieves can see you from there.
All right. I'm gonna try to go to the wall.
Alrighty.
What did I miss?
Not much.
I unleashed my cat
Taurus is against the wall. Tylenol just threw her cat like onto the other side of the ravine, and with the thieves, and the cat tried to attack the guy that was on fire, but the guy just kind of shrugged him off. Well, now it's Miss Frizzle's
Alright.
turn.
Wait, so I'm behind the wall, right?
Yes, you are behind the wall. Okay. That's the end of turn 1, so turn 2. Round 2, I mean. The second round, whatever. Miss Frizzle then goes up to, like, what abilities do we have as a Le Rogue? Man, this PDF is really slow. Oh boy. Oh, there we are. There's a cunning action. So, okay.
If I recall correctly, he can use cunning action for a free dash, hide, or
Dash,
I forget what the
disengage,
last
or
one is.
dash, disengage, and hide.
Yeah, disengage.
And also, he got his roguish archetype, and I believe he's an assassin. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. Focus on the... Okay. You are at deadliest when you get the drop. Or advantage on rolls against them. Okay. Okay, so basically he's attacking with both of his knives against the the hooded figure.
All right.
And okay. One of them is, I believe, okay, yeah, it's a 21 and the other is a 13. Okay, so the first attack was a hit, the second was not. And it's a dagger hit, so it deals deals 6 damage against the hooded figure. All right. And then he disengages as a bonus action and proceeds to move far to the right.
All right. And it was me after him, wasn't it?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna climb up the rest of the way on the cliff. I can do that. Yes.
Yeah, you can move the rest. You can move up onto the ledge, and then you'll have another 5 feet of movement to get there.
All right.
Actually, no.
Are any of them within 5 feet?
Yeah, you'll have 5 feet. No.
Well, how close are they?
Okay, so Dad was like about.
I will be right back. Sorry,
Okay.
I gotta use the bathroom.
So Dad was about 5 feet from the thing, so 30 feet from the other side. Okay, you're 40 feet away. from the closest guy.
All right.
After this, we'll probably have to stop.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I'll move as close as I can to one of them.
Okay.
Well, I'll move as close as I can to the group because last I checked, they're still in the same general area. But then I'll end my turn there.
Seatbelts, everyone!
And of course, you know, I'm charging there, elbow down, point forward, ready to absolutely spear these guys on it. So
Okay.
I'm assuming they can see that.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, pass turn then?
Yep.
Okay. Then it's their turn then. So one of them that was aiming at Vikaruz decides to shoot for Vikaruz. And rolls a frickin' 20 again. Although,
What the?
well, it's 70 feet away, so it has disadvantage. Okay, it is a... okay. Calm
He
down.
rolls another 20.
It's... no. No, he rolled an 8, so 11. No, wait. 13. Okay. So, I believe that is just barely your armor class, so you do take some damage.
I mean, it's 10 plus the mage armor, right?
Yeah, so 13. And you take 6 piercing damage. You go like, ah, motherfucker!
It's a good thing I actually put a heal on you.
And it hits basically the exact same point. It just doesn't pierce very much of the skin. Okay.
All right.
And then the second guy's turn is
We're back.
yeah, the second guy's turn goes over to Desmond and oh jeez. He goes over to Desmond and then aims an arrow at him point blank. And freaking fires it at him.
You know there's a disadvantage at being at point blank with an arrow, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm rolling 2. And just like
Because
it misses the
because
cat.
it arrows wide.
It misses
At
the
point
cat
blank.
because the
Question
cat
of, is there a
friggin'
disadvantage
dodges.
in real life? It's a question of, is there a disadvantage in D&D?
Oh, it has disadvantage because it's against a friggin' cat.
Yeah.
Why are we showing Super Saiyan God Goku?
I'm raging.
It's to show
Oh.
how angry Vikaruz is.
He shot me in the same damn place on an arrow.
Okay, so the arrow misses the cat. And the cat
Shove that arrow straight up your
retaliates
ass.
by attempting to smother the guy. He's like, and he friggin' throws at him and throws the cat again. And then it's the hooded figure's turn. And the hooded figure...
And
No. The hooded figure runs
he's
up...
going after my Chinese.
What? The hooded figure goes up and just kind of walks past past Myrtle, of which provokes an opportunity attack, which he goes to like fire at him, but it moves right through him. The knife does. And he walks through and attempts to intimidate everybody. Which fails.
All right.
Because it's at that moment that there's an earthquake, kind of. You can hear a bunch of shaking on the ground. And he also seems a bit confused. And he starts rocking back and forth a little bit. And his and his hood gets pulled over his head. And you see that it is Sylvie.
You. I say out loud, of course, loudly, just yelling at him.
Yes. It was me all along. And don't worry about this wound you gave me, Myrtle. Myrtle's like, I don't give a shit, you just tried to kill us. And he says, this is but an
Shot
illusion.
me in the arm twice.
I think he's still trying to kill us.
I don't really care much about you guys. Mostly about him. He points at Vikarus. Probably redundant at this point, but I have to ask you. Do you still think that you're right in all of this?
But what? Killing the goblins?
Always.
Yes, actually, about killing goblins.
I'm assuming they're not talking to me because I'm always right, of course, you know.
And he friggin' backhands Bruno.
Is he even in range of me?
Yes, he's kind of slow walking, and everybody's kind of Everybody was kind of stunned by the earthquake, but he's still kind of walking. The combat kind of ends because you guys are trying to remain.
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I was talking out of character.
Oh.
He walked about.
Racism to goblins.
All right, then he doesn't backhand you, but he says, all I really care about is that my compatriots stay where they deserve to be. And you, he looks again at Vikarus. The fact that you think that you're still right in all of this, I have to ask, how many innocents do you think you've killed in all here?
In my eyes, there were no innocents.
You mother... And then he's interrupted by a dragon flying out of the ground behind him. To be continued.
What in the Game of Thrones bullshit is this?
It's probably the white dragon whose egg we stole earlier. No.
That's what Vikarus is like with the lives that he took.